How concerned are you about the hard border in Western Australia? Mark McGowan effectively reports there saying he'll keep that in place all the way through till February.
Well, I think it's very damaging to the national economy and very damaging in the end to the Western Australian economy. Quite simply, they can't stay walled off from the rest of the country forever, into the never, never, and February could become March, could become April. Now, we're a country, Chris, that relies on people moving around for tourism, for business. We have 1 in 5 jobs relies on trade. We are a mobile population. We are dispersed across the country, and for one jurisdiction to try to lock itself away is going to be immensely damaging to that jurisdiction, but also to our reputation internationally as a way of doing business. I mean, to get people in and out of the West is going to be nigh on impossible. They're already suffering massive labour shortages. It's 1 in 4 shops in Perth CBD are closed. That's the impact of lockdowns and not managing them in a sort of a coherent way. Now, he would say, I haven't locked down, but he's locked away the state from the rest of the country, and that's very damaging. Queensland will emerge, South Australia will emerge, but I hear Stephen Marshall talk about 90% now before easing restrictions. That's worrying to businesses because that's still a long way away in that state.
Yeah, Queensland, South Australia talking about it, but yeah, I believe it when I see it. They've been way too slow. Now, on net zero, we're going to hear a lot about this over the next couple of weeks. We keep hearing about the green jobs. Somehow we can have a massive investment in renewable energy, get plenty of energy, prices go down, and get all these additional jobs. I mean, where has this ever happened, and when are we going to see it happen in Australia?
Well, Chris, I know you like to say that we've been bullied into this, but the fact is that that's where investment is going into these areas. Now, we're not going to see, if I can use the electricity analogy, a flick of a switch and our economy sort of change shape and direction overnight. It's going to take some time. 2050 is a long way away. It's 10, 12 elections from now. It is a long way away, and a lot will happen between now and then. The important thing here is that we've made the commitment. The detail of the plan, the colouring in of the plan, that will come and it will change over the years ahead. But without that commitment, we ran the risk really of losing significant investment from institutional investors, from corporates, and jobs would go and not be created. So, that was our choice. We either sort of get punished by the world and lose opportunity, or we sort of walk towards it and embrace it, and then sort of work through the detail, and that's what's happening at the moment. And that's fair enough.
I wonder when we see the jobs, though. Any inkling when we might see the first few?
Well, there are jobs in the green economy now. The estimate is about 250,000 jobs within Australia are in one way or the other reliant on the green economy. So there are jobs there. It's not right to say there are no jobs that are being created. The issue that we really have to do and really have to focus on, and you just had Bronnie Taylor on, is that regional transition, which is so reliant on coal and other resources, to make sure that those communities are able to transition. That's got to be a huge focus.
Good to talk to you again, Innes.
No problem. Never said it was going to be easy.
He did. Innes Willox there from the Australian Industry Group. He talks about 2050 being 10 or 12 federal elections away. It sure is. Let's hope it's 10 or 12 Adelaide Crows premierships away too.